Yeah. On behalf of the Vietnam team, I would like to show you some data from the Vietnam Malaria Control Program. I would like to update on the malaria situation and progress to elimination from now to the 2030. Uh, as you know already, here the some data from the year 2000 until to the year 2015. From the 1000K up to now, we have a sharply drop, mostly blood transfusion plus blood product in the formula of the infrastructure. However, in the year 2020 up to the 2024, you can see the not only in the roughly but also in the equally uh, and continuously very stable transmission in recent 5 years. Up to now, Vietnam have a new structure, and we would like to show you about the total 26 per 34 province certified malaria free. And here the malaria trend in the Central Highlands of Vietnam. As you know, up to now, most of case of malaria confirmed and focused in the Central Highlands of Vietnam, and therefore I would like to show you in the recent 10 years from the year to 2050 up to now. You can see the trend, uh, the trend of so roughly sharply drop, but from uh, the year 2023, you can see we have the unprecedented last outbreak in the Khánh Hòa province. Khánh Hòa province located in the central coastal province. So far in this Khánh Hòa, we have the four species of the malaria parasite. From this year, you can see a lot of the blood malaria, blood of malaria increase. And here the unprecedented phenomenon in Vietnam and in Greater Mekong Subregion. And up today, we would like to show you by the end of the October of the 2025, we have a total 280 28K combined, and we have include the blood transfusion from blood virus and blood malaria in the endemic area. About the world distribution map of the non-function from, you can see including the Vietnam. Vietnam, it seems to be have enough the 5 species, including the blood malaria. And especially, we would like to show you this map, the mean proportion of the blood malaria in the recent 10 years, before the year 2023, around less than 1%, but in recent 3 years, increasing, and up to now, increasing the 32%. And here are several of the highlights of blood malaria in Vietnam. You can see not only in the male, but also we have a female get the malaria in hyperendemic area in Khánh Hòa province. And you can see on another age group, a group not only over than the 15-year-old, but also we have many children got the malaria due to the mother take their children go to the field site in the seasonal harvest season. And then some we and most of them come from the MMB mobile and migrant population, forest cover occupation from the fish farming, bamboo shoot, honeybee, and animal trap. Yeah. And in the progress to elimination, we have a target by the year 2025. We have a target eliminate of the resistant blood transfusion from. But as you know already, and this up to this year, up to this year, by the end of the October of this year, we still have a fancy from more than 100K, and therefore we have a failure. The first phase, the first phase we have failure. Maybe similar some other country in Greater Mekong Subregion. Especially, we also have a not only in indigenous case, but also we have an imported case, nearly 70 case from the Africa country and Southeast Asia. And here the progress of Vietnam from the malaria control, malaria elimination, prevention of re-establishment, and last one is the malaria eradication. But now we are all stay here. From the year 2019, we have a certified for malaria free for some province. Up to now, we have a more than 26 province have a malaria free. But at the same time, we also prevention of the re-establish, and we are on the way for the malaria elimination roadmap from now to the year 2030. And here's the new map of Vietnam from the 63 province, and now we have only the 34 province. With the current challenge in the last mile, maybe you know from the 1st of July in the year 2025, Vietnam merged together 60 province into the 34 province, new administration, and therefore somewhere some province elimination, but somewhere not elimination. With the new structure, consists of the 28 province and 6 central city, eliminate the district level to create a new two-tier system of the only province and commune, and therefore the some new commune and some old commune, and therefore very difficult to elimination yes and no, and some district ready elimination and some district not yet, and we also facing the current professional staff and surveillance system, and therefore data sometimes not enough the data and not in time. On the other hand, we also delay the spatial temporal real-time report in the foresight response, especially from the communal health station. Limited insecticidal susceptibility, more monitoring for the malaria vector control, and we lack of the data in the recent 5 years. And last one, limited routine funding for the CMAT. CMAT means the Community Malaria Action Team. And here the Z team approach very near with the forest goer and with the field hips sleeper, and therefore we cannot approach for more detail with the MMB. And last one, limited understanding of the predominant of malaria and need to for the new approach with this species. And now Vietnam on preparing with the national guideline. We have some national guideline from August and December of this year. We are on set up thing with the national guideline for modified elimination profile in line with the new administrative structure. National guideline for BOR, national guideline for subnational tailoring of the malaria strategy and intervention. We rely on the data and we rely on the guideline of the WHO. And on the other hand, we also are preparing the national guideline for the stratification of the malaria epidemiological for rational action plan and intervention. And we set up the re-stratification of the malaria to serve a rational intervention. Set up the technical working group and call for partnership from the WHO, RAI, CHI, SPA, and other projects to to integrate and help us for malaria in the last mile. About the we think that in this year here is a pivotal year. The reason why because in this year we have a lot of the new rule and new regulation. For example, we have a key strategy for sustainable elimination, national population target program, create the goal policy. The reason why the goal policy because we have changed the name of the program and integrate with other big program of the Vietnam, and therefore we hope that we're looking forward to better result. One more steering committee for the malaria elimination in the national level under approval by the highest level. In the highest level, we would like to mention about the level of the Prime Minister. If we have approved by the Prime Minister, I think on the brand on the ministry of Finance, Ministry of Health, and other ministry would like to combine together and fostering for the malaria elimination in the next year. And last one, here some strategy for the sustainable elimination. We would like to strengthen health system, promote partnership, and implement integrate approach. And we would like to have some focus point for the mass strategy, target strategy, and reactive strategy. Look similar in Lao strategy in the last presentation. Once again, thank you so much for your kind attention. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Quang. Any urgent questions? Yeah. Yes.
Thank you very much for your informative and nice presentation. I'm very interested for the high proportion of P malaria compared to other countries. So first question, what's the diagnostic tools to identify the P malaria? Is there any quality control to confirm the diagnostic results? Second question, what's the possible reason behind this high proportion of P malaria? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your comment and for your question about the blood-borne malaria phenomenon in Vietnam. Here, the stronger, very stronger in Vietnam and in Greater Mekong Subregion. With the blood-borne malaria highly increased in Vietnam, but only in indigenous case in the Khanh Hoa province. So far, in the last 20 years, in Khanh Hoa province, also we have around 5 or 10K per year. But we don't know exactly the reason why from the year 2000 to 2023, blood-borne malaria proportion increase. We have some theory. Maybe the changing behavior of the malaria vector from main vector to the secondary vector. And the second thing, sometimes we foster and we kill and we eliminate a lot of the flood fungi from environment. This make to the blood-borne malaria other non-fungi from increase. Look similar other country before. About the diagnostic and detection of the blood-borne malaria. And up to now, I want to confirm with you, on case, we confirm by PCR and genetic PCR ready, under support from the OCRU based in Ho Chi Minh City and other partnership. And now we are on the way with the new approach, how to control this species for better. Due to up to now nearly 2 years, it seems to be the Plasmodium malariae still exist in the community. And about the theory and about the pathogenesis, you know the Plasmodium malariae underlie in the community from the month to the year. Take a long time. Yeah.
And just again, to do with diagnostics, I should also point out that Dr. Nhon's team here has actually performed whole genome sequencing on this, so it's not just confirmed. It's it's very closely inspected. So, yeah, Dr. Sil.
Thank you. I just would like you to reconsider that there is a outbreak or increasing of P. malaria, because whether you have been improved microscopy skill, because in the previous before 23, you may use RDT for diagnosis, so you cannot capture P. malaria. And so now from 23, your microscopy becomes skilled, and so you can capture more P. malaria. So while previously also existed, but you not capture, so what you become thinking that there is very strange and P. malaria go up, because this is experience in Cambodia.
Yeah.
For us, previous 3 years, we never seen P. malaria, because diagnosis. We use only the RDT. RDT cannot detect P. malaria anyway, because we use specific PN, PV. But now, every case has been reconfirmed by microscopy, because we go to elimination state. So we found P. malaria the same as something there. So hopefully that this is reconsidered as one of the factors. Thank you.
Yes, I highly agree with you about the under microscopy detection. We will detect and we will find the Plasmodium malariae. However, with the RDT, current RDT, we cannot detect. I agree with you, but if you know about the data, our general overview of our data, you can see the low parasitemia. Due to the low parasitemia of the Plasmodium malariae, and therefore the technician, microscopy technician, sometimes the mix or loss of the diagnostic. And on the other hand, you know about the morphology of the Plasmodium malariae in the early stage. It is easy to mix diagnostic with the falciparum, and therefore sometimes our statistician mistake about that. Yeah.
Now, before we move on, I got a question here. I got a question here from Sarah from Australia. She says, what treatment are you using for PM? And does it consider that PM has 72-hour life cycle? Because she's wondering whether ACT is still effective for the life cycle of PM.
Yes, thank you, Professor Sarah from Australia. Concerning about the treatment of the Plasmodium malaria, up to now, as you know, Plasmodium malaria is still sensitivity to the chloroquine and primaquine, and therefore we use the chloroquine 3 days, consecutive 3 days, and one day with primaquine to kill the gametocyte only. In case of lack of the chloroquine in the field site, we use the ACT by the pyramid to kill to treat for the Plasmodium malariae. Up to now, we also have a data set about the TS of the Plasmodium malariae with the chloroquine ready. If we have a chance together, and I will show you about the open data set, about the sensitivity and about the resistance. Up to now, we have no case treatment failure, but we have a lot of case delay parasite clearance,
Right.
and they treat positive more than 25%.
Okay. Well, again, thank you, Dr. Quang.